Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be setting up my planner for the month of October within my budget. So I have some sinking fund money. We are setting up our sinking funds for the rest of the year. I am going to set those up today, and I also have some stickers and some different things to set up my budget planner. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is decorate my goal page. So with my goal page, I do like to keep up with the different things that I have going on and my goals for the month with my money. I am going to cover this because I started my budget planner early. I think I started it in like November or October of last year. So this is always incorrect. And this month I have decided to cover it because I'm in a decorating mood. And so I do want to add in some stickers this month. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to use the fall sticker book from Happy Planner in order to decorate this particular spread. I also think I'm going to cover these little icons as well. Let's go ahead and see what we have in here and what we can do. And I definitely don't do this every single month. It's just sometimes I am in the mood to decorate, and so I will. And other times I'm not in the mood and I just don't. I don't ever let it hinder me from using my planner. So I just see it as something extra that I like to do. Okay, so the stickers are down. The next thing that I'm going to do is write in October, and I'm going to add in my goals for the month of October. I have been adding in way more monthly goals and mainly just setting monthly goals every single month in every area of my life instead of quarterly goals or annual goals. I feel like I am more focused on a particular goal when it's monthly. It's a shorter period of time. I get to set a smaller goal and I'm still going toward my ultimate thing that I want to do or accomplish. So I wrote my goals in my brainstorming notebooks. So I am just going to transfer those goals from my notebook to here. My first goal is to save $500 in my sinking funds. My second goal is to save $500 for my Roth IRA. And my third goal is to save $500 for my short-term emergency fund. The last quarter of the year, I usually focus way more on savings than anything else, and it's because we usually have to do so much more spending in the last quarter of the year. And this is because of all of the holidays and travel and everything that's coming up. So all three of my goals are saving in different areas. We have my fund sinking funds, my short-term savings account, which is my more serious sinking funds. So things like repairs and emergencies will go in this account. This one is for travel and holidays and family fun and stuff like that. And then the last saving is for retirement. So now that that's set up, and I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see exactly what it looks like. The next thing we're going to do is set up my monthly calendar. And I'm going to pull over my budget planner for the month of September so I can make sure that I am adding all of my bills. So I'm going to put this over to the side so that I'm able to see it. And I'm just going to transfer all of the bills to my planner. Okay, so now that I fill out my monthly calendar, I've added my goals on this page for the month. I'm going to break these down into my weekly goals and add them to this side of my spread. So if I divide it up by the weeks, I need to save $375 per week, and it's $125 for each area. So I'm just going to add that at the top. So now I'm going to add up all of the expenses that are associated with my business, and then all of the expenses that are associated with my home. This just helps me to keep up with how much I need to cover with each. Okay, now that I have added everything up, I have my goals for the month because, you know, I'm on variable income, which means that I don't exactly know how much I'm going to get paid. So I may not be able to cover everything that I have on my list, but it does help me to see how much I would need to make in order to be able to cover it all. And then I can make adjustments as I need to. So next, we're going to move over to my monthly budget, and I am going to set up this sheet and also stuff my envelopes for my sinking funds. So let's go ahead and zoom you in. So I'm gonna leave my income blank because once again, I don't know how much I'm going to make, but we are going to fill out the bills and everything that I have done so far. Okay, so I have added my bills, I've added the variable expenses. Like I said, I kept the income blank. Now I am going to set up the sinking funds that I want to save for this month. I did write this also within my brainstorming notebook. I have the ones that I want to stuff right here because I have a bunch of sinking funds, but I don't stuff them all the time. And my goal for this is $500. So currently I don't have anything in my envelopes, but like I said, we are adding to them. So I'm just going to put today's date, which is the 30th, and then put deposit because that's what we're doing. And I'm going to deposit each one. So I'm depositing $100 into this. And so let's go ahead and I have a $100 bill. We're gonna put it in this one. The next one is travel, and I believe I had $125. So we're gonna add deposit. Okay, so now I have stuffed all of the envelopes for the month. I am getting back into cash stuffing, especially I love to do it at the end of the year. So now that everything is stuffed, I believe we are done. I am more hands-on as I go with my budget, mainly because I don't know how much I'm going to get paid. So a lot of times I will adjust how much I pay on certain bills or what I'm going to do as the month is going. So I can kind of set it up, but I can't do a bunch at the very beginning. And I used to try. I used to try and guess how much I'm going to get paid and see if I can kind of work my numbers that way, but it doesn't really work that well for me. It works out much, much better when I am able to just kind of adjust as I go once I see how much I'm going to make. So this is it for this monthly setup. I have set up the month. I also have set up my spread in my monthly budget, and I've also stuffed my cash envelopes for the month. With the goal for the cash envelope is to save more than I have actually put down here. So as you can see, I already have the first 500 that I've put in, but I want to be able to add in hopefully another $100 and another $50. So all of the money that I put in so far was actually from the month of September, and so I want to add in the same amounts for the month of October. So that's why it's still blank on this side, even though we have just stuffed the envelopes. And also the same thing will go when I write down what I actually pay and what I actually end up doing. These are my non-negotiables, meaning that I have to pay these particular things. So I have to pay at least $6,000 out. However, these things down here can be adjusted. So if I need to adjust anything, I will adjust from here first. So I will just adjust here, and then if I am able to add on more, if I get paid more, if I am able to bring in more money, if my shop does well this next month, then I will add certain things back in. And I usually do all of that on my paycheck budget sheets when I am setting those up. So that is it for my October setup. Let's go ahead and pop back in my dividers. The first one is my budget divider. So we're adding that in. And then I also have my expense tracker, which I am going to add in here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.